Hey there, Richard Matharoo here. I've got the next slide. It's really going to shock you. But let's make sure you're in the right place first. And that is, if you want to learn how to build a huge network marketing team without having to post or prospect or handhold people using YouTube, then you are absolutely in the right place. So I want you to, I was going to shock you with this slide. It really is. I want you to go to your mobile phone and scroll down to the digital well-being or digital balance setting. It shows you your phone usage. Now, when I ask people to do this, most people, they show in their settings that between 2 to 4 hours a day is what they're spending on social media. Now, if you average that out over the next 20 years, that's 2,433 days where you would spend constantly staring from 7 in the morning till 7 at night, 12 hours a day looking at your mobile phone. Now, that's over the next 20 years. That's 6.5 years worth of your days filled with nothing but staring at a screen. Is that really the way you want to spend your one and only valuable life? Is that how you want to spend your valuable time? Are there not other people, other things, other experiences you would rather be doing than looking at a screen? I believe that you do. And the problem is in our industry that we're not taught how to break and separate between the two. We're taught that if we want to grind, we've got to put the work in, we've got to put hours in, messaging, prospecting, posting. That's how we get attention, how we generate interest. And it's just not. You can separate the two, and I'll prove it to you with my results, others' results, and a whole bunch of knowledge. So I highly invite you to take a look at this training, take action on it, because I really believe it can massively impact your life by having you fall on the right side of these statistics as opposed to where you probably are now, which is on the wrong side. 2 powerful questions. Do you know with certainty where and when your next quality team members are coming from? Most people don't. And even if you are one of the people that's signing people up into your network marketing team, are you really happy in the way that you achieve that? Does it make you happy? Does it give you freedom? Does it give you leverage? Does it bring you quality people that actually want to work? See, if you stopped posting or prospecting for leads, or if you stopped hand-holding your team, how much growth would really occur in your business? Would you even have a business in the next few weeks or months from now if you stopped posting or prospecting and hand-holding? Most people say no. Now, I didn't like my answer to these questions when I first was asked them. And if you don't like your answers either, let's fix that with a new strategy that brings you new action, that rewards you with new results. See, it's 2022, and it's a proven fact, as I'm going to show you with statistics. YouTube is the platform where your prospects are looking and buying what you offer, your product or your opportunity. It's the only platform where prospects are actually searching, not mindless scrolling. They're there with purpose, not just to kill some time. You don't need to be good on camera. You don't need to go viral. You don't need to be an expert to have viewers engage. You don't need a ton of subscribers to get thousands of views and real, genuine traction, as I'll display to you in this training. I know the exact steps you can take to leverage YouTube's algorithm and its advertising platform so it sends you the highest quality leads for smooth, rejection-free conversions at scale while you spend your time on what you like. I have the 2 exact YouTube ad campaigns you can run to scale your results and collapse years of growth down into weeks. Okay, it makes a massive difference. So if you want my help to create a profit-grabbing, I couldn't say my own words, YouTube channel that delivers quality inbound leads and converts them to high-performing team members, you're in the right place. You should be an ambitious network marketer that wants to build a high-producing team that, as a minimum, generates a full-time income. That means you don't have to do any of the work. Your network marketing business will provide. And you don't have to be glued to your phone dealing. You can deal only with the most interested, intent-based prospects that come to you. If that's describing you, watch this. You're in the right place. If it isn't, if you don't want to go minimum full-time, if you're happy posting and prospecting all day and want to do that forever, then I don't want to waste your time. You're probably thinking, yeah, right, okay, Richard, what's this, some magic pill? No, it isn't. So I'll just go ahead and prove that this is for real and worth your full concentration. I mean, after all, most of the time, documentation beats conversation. So this is Ryan. If you're on my YouTube channel, you saw me post a video about Ryan recently, our interview. He went from burnt out in construction work to now he made 27 grand last week. He's well over 20 grand for the month from his network marketing business. That's within 4 months of working with me in my YouTube methods. This is Mike. He had been trying YouTube for a while. He had less than 2,000 entire channel views for all his efforts, putting videos out there, but no traction. Now he's now on 30,000 monthly views a month, every month on his same YouTube channel. He's the top rank in his network marketing company now, and he's moved to live in Asia full-time, as you can see by that beautiful backdrop. And that's all happened within 12 months of working with me and using my methods. Okay, Richard, these people look more experienced than me. What about someone who's never done YouTube before? Well, meet Jennifer. Jennifer was totally new to YouTube, and she has, in her first 2 videos, literally I was speaking to her day before yesterday, 2 videos are out there, her first 2, and she's got over 3,000 targeted views on those videos. Can you imagine if over the next week or 2, you got 3,000 people who are highly interested in what you've got, and you showed them the information that you've been probably trying to force on people for some time? Well, Jennifer's been able to do that. So she's got appointments in the diary, and she's got 14 new inbound intent-based leads in the last few weeks alone, and she's brand new at this. About myself, you want to know, right? Okay, Richard, how do you know that this works? Well, I was the first person to use my methods, right? Before sharing them with others. You can see that my Facebook post, I passed over 1 million views on my YouTube channel. This says last week, it's a few months ago now, 1 million views. I became the #1 international income earner in a previous company. I now full-time coach the industry. So I'm not going to try and recruit you into anything or any company. This is me 100% helping you drive results in the company that you're in. But I was the #1 international earner in that company, sponsored over 750 people, and I built the 4th highest producing team in an 80,000 rep company inside my first 12 months there without previous results. That was one of the first companies I was in, whilst living my best life. I'm going to show you some pictures of that in a second. And there's loads of proof I can show you, loads of case studies, loads of results. In fact, on my YouTube channel, I've got years worth of success. This is not me just some flash in the pan, pop-up coach that's decided YouTube's fashionable. I've lived and breathed this for the last decade of my life, both personally, professionally, and helping other network marketers achieve results. Living my best life. So whilst becoming the #1 earner, whilst sponsoring hundreds of people, whilst building a massive team, was I glued to my phone? No, I was meeting Santa with my wife and daughter in Lapland. I was seeing the northern lights over in Norway, that was. We were swimming in the Marina Bay Sands swimming pool over in Singapore. We were taking Tuesdays at the beach in Bali. We were going to see the Eiffel Tower in Paris. We were taking our daughter back to New York for our 10-year wedding anniversary to show her the place where her parents got married. We were visiting the Berlin Wall because every time my daughter does something in school, we go see it for real. This was the Berlin Wall. We've been to Greece. We've been to, where else did we go? Pompeii. This is Lake Garda over in northern Italy, Sorrento, Disney in Florida. We bought our dream house. You can see about half the property there. We've got a lovely big barn conversion that we've worked really hard to make a reality. It's got a beautiful, you can't quite see, I'm sat quite low down there. We've got a big greenhouse you can see there on the left. But over that wall there, if you stand up, there's a beautiful view into fields that I go running in, take my dog walking in. Where have I gone? We've made brilliant friends in the industry. You may have heard of the Higdons. We've become great friends. This is our recent trip to Italy. We went over to say hello. This is a picture of my daughter's school field trip. I get to go and be a part of her life. Went and was a helper with the teachers on her local residential trip. Scaling down rocks, slippier than it looks and higher than it looks there. Swimming around in the sea, having a beautiful time. This is our most recent trip to Cinque Terre in Italy, beautiful place. Built big teams, became friends with industry experts, company magazines, 6-figure businesses, topping leaderboards, and a whole bunch of results for many other people. Just so much proof there for you, to show you that this works and it's for real. So the numbers are in. This isn't just my numbers that are doing good, or my clients' numbers, right? YouTube is the platform for network marketers that want to go big if you use it the right way, which my clients are under my instruction. See, social media means low intent. Where's the intention for someone on social media to change their life, to start a business? No one says, I'm ready for action. I want to get started in a business. I want to change my life, so I'm going to go scroll on Instagram. That's not what serious people do. But they do say, I'm going to go YouTube that. I'm going to go research that on YouTube. I'm going to go find that solution on YouTube. Loads of people say that all the time. In fact, billions of people do that, as I'm going to show you. See, social media is for scrolling. You have to kind of muscle your way in and interrupt. Kind of like, when you're in a queue and you don't know if you're in front or behind somebody. You both sort of sometimes play that game, who's in front of who. And you both know the game is to get in front. And it's the same on social media. How many times have you jumped into someone's inbox or commented on a post of theirs and you both know what it's about, and it's so difficult to play that false game to try and convince them that what you've got's for them. It doesn't feel good, it's low converting, it's unprofessional, and you just don't feel good after that, like a shower afterwards, right? YouTube means people with serious intent to buy now. Buy now, they want to buy now, right? YouTube is the second most visited site in the world. It's owned by Google, which is number one, and has over 2 billion active users, yet only 24% of businesses have an actual successful YouTube strategy. Loads of people are trying it. I'll post a video here, I'll edit there, I'll do some highlights here. That's not what it's about. It's easy to do anything, but it's hard to do it properly. So what that means is, what we can see there is there are billions of people active on that platform, and only a quarter of businesses really know what they're doing on there. And I would suggest that successful would be a graded level. If you want real big profits, you want to go beyond just using Google ads and things like that. You actually want to monetize using your business. YouTube ads are 84% more likely to get prospects engaged than a TV ad. Now, you can use YouTube ads for a fraction of the price of a TV ad, yet the results, the ROI, is crazy. So think about it. You can spend a fraction of the money for 84% more sales. It's a good opportunity, right? 80% of buyers were inspired to buy. These are people actually buying, spending money on a whole bunch of stuff. That includes health and wellness, travel, whatever service you're providing. That includes starting, investing in something, right? They were watching videos at the beginning of their buying journey. So if you're there to be found, you can set the ball rolling for that buyer to journey into making a purchase in your business. 90% of buyers have discovered a new product or service through YouTube. The people that are on YouTube are there to take action. They are action takers, not scrollers. The number of channels that earn 10 grand a year or more on YouTube grew by 50% year over year last year alone. 70% of viewers bought from a brand after seeing it on YouTube. Now, I've underlined this. What does that tell you? It tells you that the people that you're looking for you, and you're not there to be found at the moment. See, in a nutshell, your customers are buying on YouTube. So are your team members. They're all there. Your competitors are waking up to this 50% year-on-year growth. So you have a small window. If you do things the right way and establish your business on YouTube, you can take benefit from the massive reward of what timing gives you. It's like a multiplier. YouTube will always be a good opportunity. Right now, it is a great opportunity, a potentially life-changing opportunity, as it has been for me and for my clients, if you partner with the right strategy and you get there the right way. Now, what's going to stand in your way? Why would you not want to do this? Because the statistics show that there are buyers there, not scrollers. They're buying from businesses just like yours, and we're winning big. So why would you not want to do this? Well, I'll just do it myself, Richard. Listen, free is pretty much always the most expensive way because it costs you something more important than money, and that's time. You know those little scroll locks that you get? The little twist, I don't even know the right word. It goes like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, usually on suitcases and stuff. If you only have 4 digits, 4 like scrolling little mechanisms on that lock, combination lock, there you go. Combination locks, there are 10,000 incorrect combinations on just a 4-digit combination lock. So how long would it take you to try things 10,000 times incorrectly? Even if you did one a week, that's 10,000 weeks. Do you want to wait that long? Of course not. So get the skills and the knowledge you need from a trusted and experienced source. YouTube is like anything else. Easy to do, extremely difficult to do well. Okay? Now, I'm no good on camera is what some people say. Video is everywhere these days. People are used to seeing simple phone videos like made on phones, right? Use phone one too many times. You've seen it, right? You go on any platform and you'll just see people in front of a camera. It's not Spielberg. They make mistakes. Your ability on camera means nothing compared to putting the exact product or opportunity that someone is looking for in front of them, the people already looking to buy it. When's the last time Amazon had to convince you with stunning visuals? You went onto Amazon with intent to buy, just like people are using YouTube. You typed in the search, this is what you're looking for. You scroll through a few options, you clicked, you took a little bit of a read, and you made a decision. It's the exact same way that YouTube works, if you know how to use it the right way. People are not going to need convincing or hand-holding. They're going to already be there with the intention to buy. You just have to intercept that intention, and they go, this is exactly what I'm looking for. And now they are 80-90%, as the statistics show, of the way to buying already, which means you don't have to have all those silky smooth sales skills, and your team can win on here as well once you've learned what's working. So I'll need a ton of subscribers to get views and sales, Richard. Will you, though? I mean, I remember, past a bit sarcastic, right? But that's my British sense of humor. Will you really? I remember passing 6 figures with less than 1,000 subscribers. Facts. Not opinion, or my opinion, facts. I've lived it. A huge advantage to YouTube is that total strangers, and I'm going to show you some of this in a second, can see your message without having to follow you on Instagram or be a friend on Facebook. That's why we show our content, right? We have to get people to take that step first. So we have to find them first. You don't have to do that on YouTube. They find you. What about going viral? Don't I have to go viral? I see all these people, 74 ways that you can use a washing up machine that, and blah, blah, blah. Listen, trying to go viral is like playing the lotto. Like, you can buy a ticket for the rest of your life and it never happens. What I operate with is predictable compounding methods. Every single video you put out there is another piece of bait being found by the fish that want to swim in your direction. Do you want 1 million random views? You want to set up one of those channels where you do crazy stunts and get 1 million views, but those views are wannabes who have no intention of joining you. Bunch of 16, 17, 18-year-olds perhaps who just killing time. Or would you rather have 1,000 people who absolutely are ready to buy exactly what you're offered, join your opportunity, jump in your team? Imagine if you had 1,000 people this week who would say, this is it, I'm going to do this. Or 1 million people that are like, next video, right? It's night and day, the way in which we build our strategies. You don't have to go viral. You shouldn't even try to. It's a waste of your time. I'll use TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Here's something really valuable for you to know. Imagine for a second, don't read ahead, you'll spoil it. Imagine for a second you made one video a week, just one a week, put it on any social media platform you choose. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, any of them. This time next year, 52 weeks in a year, a video a week, you'd have 52 videos. How many of those videos are still being viewed and are working for you in your business? Just one, the most recent. Because all social media posts, videos or not, vanish from the newsfeed within 24 to 48 hours. This is why you constantly, if you playing that game, need new content. How can I be interesting today? How can I, we see all sorts of things like people just posting, please pay attention. It's desperate and we all know it. The business isn't going well. We don't want to be a part of that crowd. Snatching for little scraps off the table, right? With silly engagement posts. There's a better way of doing that. See, if you put one video a week on your YouTube channel, 52 videos this time next year, how many of those videos are still being viewed and working for your business? If you know how to rank them, which I do, the majority, maybe even all 52. That's like online real estate. Every video sticks and it's found for weeks, months, or years. I get leads and sales from videos I made years ago. People searching for the first time, they read a book, something happens in their life, a relationship begins or ends. They watch a movie and they go, you know what, I'm going to do something about that now. And they go onto YouTube and they search. So your video, they weren't a lead yesterday, but today they are. And so are thousands of others, because there's 2 billion people actively on that platform. Thousands and thousands and thousands of people looking for what you've got, and they're being added to every day. And your videos are still going to be there a week, a month, a year from now. And that is, if that was the only advantage to YouTube over everything else I've mentioned, that would be worth it, because that compounding effect gives you the ability to no longer have to prospect or post. You don't have to chase, people chase you, because every single time you put a video, more and more and more and more pieces of bait out there bringing fresh eyes every single day. I'm too busy for YouTube. I ain't got time to edit videos and film it. You don't have to. I'm talking about 5 or 10 minute videos with you talking into your phone. And we only film inside of my program, we only film 4 times a year and schedule it out. So imagine knowing for 3-month chunks at a time, because we film 4 times a year, quarter by quarter, that your business and reach would consistently grow regardless of your daily input. That's freedom. Spend a week to have 3 months off. Does that sound like good ROI for your time? Absolutely, and it provides it. If you've got the correct YouTube strategy, you can easily add 6 figures to a business. That's my screenshot from one of my accounts there. You can see gross sales in the last 12 months in that one business, nearly 150 grand. And that's just one product inside of my business, right? So what's the alternative to getting results like this? Well, it's life-sucking eternal prospecting. It's posting on every other platform. I'm going to need to make a short, need to make a reel, need to make a post, need to do a survey, need to do like all day, every day. For what? For a bit of artificial engagement that leads nowhere? Facebook advertising is totally unpredictable. Accounts are getting closed and costs are rising all the time. Time is the most precious resource. It is. You can't replace it. Most people think, oh, money. No, there's loads of ways to make money. I'm teaching loads of people to make loads of money, but it's the way in which you make it that is the true cost, because it's going to cost you time or it's not. I would rather it cost you a little time than a lot so you can live your life, because we never know when our number's up. Failing to act equals unnecessary suffering and even quitting for most. How long are you really going to keep it up? How long are you really going to have to, if you're building a team and you're going to manage that team over and over, day after day, motivating them, knowing if you don't do an event or you don't do an incentive or you don't go out there and pitch, nothing's going to happen. How long are you going to keep on staring at that phone for those 2 to 4 hours a day, wasting every 6 years out of every 20 because you refuse to take action? I don't want that to be you. I've got a family, and I just, some of those photos I showed you would never have happened had I not been brave enough to take that step. Go onto YouTube, overcome my fears, and learn from trusted sources. All those memories have been created because I've done that. And I want you to fill your life full of the same memories. It's why I do what I do. I could easily just set up a little ad and run this to some automated thing and leave it to do that its thing. I live and breathe this stuff. I love it. So I realized this and I took action. So here's my case study. Look what it did for my business. You can see here I've got over 1 million views so far, yet I've only got 6,000 subscribers. Still after all these years, there's 6,000 subscribers. Why? Because I don't build subscribers. I build action takers who don't need to bounce around my channel for years. They watch a video, they may look at a couple more, and then they join, they buy. They don't feel the need to follow me for years, so they don't need to subscribe. They watch and they act. Isn't that what you're looking for? 96% of my views, those 1 million views, came from non-subscribed people. Do I know how to get my content and yours in front of the right people without having to have them jump through the hoop of subscription? Proof's in the pudding. You see there, look, what have I got there? Opt-ins, 2,500 opt-ins, another angle of my business, 152 grand. There's loads you can do with this. A back office of an affiliate sales that I made, 33 grand on an affiliate offer that I liked, so I promoted alongside what I was doing. So you can open up other revenue streams. You want to build your network marketing team? I sponsored over 750 people. You have an affiliate offer or a bit of coaching you want to do on the side? Hey, YouTube doesn't limit you like Facebook does. You've got far more freedom and flexibility, and you can combine those things on the same channel. I've shown many clients how to do that. So how did I get these results? Really quick breakdown, and then we can, hopefully, if you feel ready to move forward, you can join my group with that link you see at the bottom, learn more about my methods. And when I do bring you into that group, I will message you personally to say, hey, I've accepted you into the group. At that point there, we can have a conversation about this, about your business. You'll know if you send me a message at that point, I'm going to see it. So if you did want to reach me personally, www.joinrichardsgroup.com is the best way to go. I'll be able to speak with you personally, and you'll be added to a group where there's a ton of value, a ton of deep dive on my methods. So I got these results through having a target market and not selling beef to vegetarians. Most people in network marketing go, everybody's a prospect. No, they're not. No, they're not at all. Is everybody who's hungry in the market for beef? A vegetarian isn't. I'll just show 1 million vegetarians. Well, good luck with that. Unless you can force one of them to break, right? It ain't going to work. And this is the same in what probably you're doing in your business right now. I'll just keep hitting people over the head with prospecting with my social media posts and they'll break. Wouldn't you rather go and fish in the waters where the fish are already hungry for the bait you offer? So I didn't stop trying to sell beef to vegetarians, and instead I looked for barbecue lovers that had a barbecue that night. Much better way of doing things, right? You've got to look at someone's perceived benefit and the possibility it exceeds their perceived sacrifice and discomfort, right? I can't even say that right. So when you're putting an offer out there, I made sure that I showed people, hey, listen, if you put some time into what I'm going to show you, the benefit to you way exceeds the sacrifice and discomfort you'll face. Every bit of progress requires sacrifice and discomfort, right? That's the payoff. We have to put some kind of effort in. We have to, we can't just post quotes all day, get outside your comfort zone and then go into our comfort zone. No, we've got to stretch ourselves. But if you know that the discomfort you'll experience is massively, it pales into insignificance from the benefit and the value you'll receive, you'll do it, right? I don't like cold water. I don't like being cold. But if someone said to me, Richard, go in that cold shower for 60 seconds and I'll give you $1 million, I'm like, I'll do that. I'll do it. As much as I don't like the discomfort, I'll do it because the benefit to me is massive and you can absolutely provide that over on YouTube. I used educational video, pretty much like this. I just got on there and I spoke about things I already knew about. There's things we can take what you already know in wider aspects of your life, and you'll be like, how does that relate to me signing people up in network marketing? And I'll show you how, and you'll go, I never would have put that together. I thought I had to be some kind of expert, some kind of pro, some kind of knowledgeable authority. No, you don't. There's 3 key criteria that you can address without knowledge, and you'll be able to still educate people and give them value, and they'll still want to join you. I've proven it with many, many people. So there's no need to be exciting or flashy on camera, no need for pointless viral video approach, no need for a whole bunch of knowledge. You don't need it. I did it with SEO, as I've shown you, 96% of my traffic. I did massive numbers. When I did these slides, I only had 5,000. I've got 6,000 subscribers now. As I build my, more and more people are getting to know about me, my training, so my subscribers are growing now. But as you saw, all those views have come, all those results have come over the last few years before I've started to gain the massive traction I have now. Compounding effect, one video at a time, stacking on top, bringing me leads and sales. Where do I send these people from YouTube to? Well, there's a specific way in which we can have that happen where they will say, yep, I'm going to do that. You can take your pick. We'll take a look. Automated sales funnels. I've used those. Sales video, a webinar, an opportunity call. I've used all of those successfully. Zoom calls if you prefer one-on-one or if you're selling something high ticket. I know some of my clients are in network marketing companies where they're making sales of packages of around $5,000 to $10,000. So they prefer a Zoom call. You may prefer automated. You can send them to a Facebook group. All of these are acceptable conversion mechanisms that work. You know why? The person's pre-qualified. It doesn't really matter what you ask them to do. They want to do it. So you can take what's already working for you and just plug YouTube into that. When you put all this together, it means the right people are finding the right offer every single day in more and more numbers, and then they're reaching out to you or joining through your funnels. And the longer you do it, the better it works. Not like prospecting where the longer you do it, the more you lose the will to just even pick up your phone, right? And you can boost this with 2 simple YouTube ad campaigns. When you've got this rocking and rolling, which as you've seen with Jennifer can sometimes be your first videos, you can easily scale this because the profit's there to scale. Making sales, making signups, okay, I got something extra. You can put some of that back into the business and go even bigger than you perhaps even thought possible. I never thought I would live in a place like this. Do the things I've done, travel the places I've done. Honestly, the world the glass ceiling that's there right now, it just lifts and you break through it and you go, wow, up here, it's a whole different view. I have a long track record of big results for your exact type of business in network marketing. As I've shown you, my strategies work and I've shown you the sound sort of foundations behind them. Loads and loads of people, day after day, week after week, year after year, getting results. Over and over again, the result is the same when someone works with me. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Has this been valuable up to this point? I hope it has. Obviously, to get the most value and to really grab a hold of this and capitalize on that limited time window of what we've got, this kind of golden age for network marketing in YouTube, We want to get you on there. We want to get your own profit grabbing channel. We want to build this out for you right now. Time is of the essence. I'm working with lots of people that are jumping on YouTube. There's plenty of space right now. There's 2 billion users. Plenty of space for you right now to get established. Think about some of the people you see on Facebook or Instagram. They were in there early adopters, right? And they were able to build this massive platform, and now it's easy for them. Because every time they post something, thousands of people comment and engage with it, which then means it gets shown up to loads of other people. Imagine if you could do the same on YouTube right now. If you could connect with me personally and see what this would look like in your business, for your requirements, for your product, for your opportunity, and then be able to have that foundation that serves you for years and years to come, like it has done for me. Over 1 million views. Now, I would love to give you a ton of additional value, specifically shape this for you and your business inside of my group. So if you go to www.joinrichardsgroup.com, that's my group for ambitious network marketers that want to build a big team using YouTube. You can learn my strategies in there. There's regular bonus training. I've done lead generation, mini masterclasses, team building workshops, Q&As, like how to get 10 people in 30 days in your team. I do loads of really valuable training, and it's all for free in there. You can connect with me in there personally too. So if you specifically want to look at this strategy and say, Richard, this is the company I'm in, this is where I'm at, this is where I want to get to, how would that look for me? I'm more than happy to give you a game plan for free, specific to you and your requirements. I won't charge you for that. I'm very strict on that each and every day. I take about 60 minutes of my time to respond to messages and do these messages to give people these game plans for free. It's part of my commitment to the industry and to my values, the way I was raised. So you will get a response from me. Now, you do have to type in www. Don't go like HTTPS, blah, blah. That's a link that obviously forwards to a group. So because that link is diverted, you have to type it in www. No idea why. Probably some of you can tell me how to fix that. I'm not the most technical person. I'm more of a results kind of guy, just get dived in. So joinrichardsgroup.com. I will connect with you personally. I look forward to you getting a bunch of value in that group and an individual game plan from me. I hope this training was valuable. I hope it's given you something inspiring to say, you know what, I'm going to go do that. I'm going to get in YouTube. I'm going to capitalize. The timing is now. I'm sick of doing what I'm doing right now, perhaps, or I at least want to add, hey, if you're happy with what you're doing and you want to go even bigger and better and scale, why not? Why not film 3 or 4 times a year and have a massive army of additional people coming into what you do? Why not do that? It doesn't take that much of your time, and I can show you how to do that, or even get your first results like you've seen with some of my clients. As I always say, go create a day in a life that counts. Always have more desires than excuses. Oh, and by the way, one final thing. A lot of times people recommend you personally to my training. If someone personally has recommended this training to you via a post on their social media platform, inside of their group, as a team member, just as a connection, please let me know whose social media newsfeed you saw this on, or who the name of the group, or the name of the person, because I always like to respect people for sending people my way. I want to connect with that person personally to say thank you, as I'll connect personally with you when I see you inside that group. Have a fantastic day. I look forward to speaking to you soon. Let's drive some growth. Let's get that breakthrough in your business. It's going to be a whole different world for you, and I'm excited to speak to you soon. Bye for now.